maybe once a quarter at best. And yet, in general, most agents don't realize they could have a 40% profit margin.
The budget model is a little bit more, complex because most agents aren't numbers people. They don't like spreadsheets. They don't like statistics. But at the end of the day, the most successful people, the higher level people, understand that having margins, knowing what your expenses are, knowing what your ratios are, and your ROI is how you're going to really make money as a business owner versus just an agent chasing a commission.
I was going to say, we've seen it in a different version before, a more modern looking version, but I used to put this in a letter to the top agents in the market and ask them how they're doing with their profit margin, ask them if they're chasing production or if they're chasing profit. And I'd highlight the column they were in and ask if they were willing to meet to talk about shifting their profit. And so many agents took me up on that because they thought that was like the holy grail of information. And it was so simple for me to print that out, slip that into a letter, send it out to them, ask them if they'd be willing to meet, talk about shifting their profit goals, and ask them where they might be out of alignment. And they'd look at their column, and most of them wouldn't know those numbers because guess what? They weren't doing a P&L. They weren't really keeping track of their books all that well, maybe once a quarter at best. And yet, in general, most agents don't realize they could have a 40% profit margin. That's one of the highest profit margins of any industry. And yet, most of our agents are just chasing production units and awards, not the profits. What would it look like if we could take your profit margin from 4% or 10% and get it closer to where it could be at 40?